Hi fans, I want to believe that you have a very good day. Welcome to yet another edition of Sport Updates, and it is also the Cyber Sport. I am here again with my wonderful analyst and friend Brown.
Yeah, welcome to today's show.
Right, and I know it's going to be very interesting. Let's quickly do preview of today's one of the matches that are going to be played later today. This evening is going to be Belgium versus Egypt, one of the African teams representing us at the world stage. So, what do you think is going to happen in that encounter?
Well, first I want to say big kudos to Ivory Coast for giving this continent very first win.
Win against Ecuador.
Against Ecuador, it was tough. It was a gritty match. At the end of the day, thanks to 98th minute goal from Ahmad Diallo, they were able to get the maximum 3 points. Today's encounter between Egypt and Belgium, it promises to be a blockbuster. You know, Egypt being a football-loving nature, and the Belgians with the likes of with the caliber of players that they have. So we should expect entertaining football match. Yes, interesting football match.
Can you please predict what is going to be the likely score now?
Well,
for our TV fans.
Yes, I think the Belgians will have just too much for the Egyptians. Though going by history lane, the two played recently, I think 2018, 2022, they both have a win apiece. So the Egyptians too, you know, they can be gritty, hard to break down and all that. They don't. Mohamed Salah is unfortunate. There is no other star player in there except him, and he can't do it alone. So, but then he has players that they can rely on in terms of defensive abilities. So it's going to be difficult for the Belgians to break them down. But the Belgians, to me, at the end of the day, they will have just too much, just a little bit too much for the Egyptians. And I expect them to be victorious in this encounter.
All right. And to me also, I want victory for Belgium, not underrating our own African brothers. However, Belgium will be too handy for Egyptians to curtail. Let us make it a wrap here. We continue in the next edition. Thank you.